Okay. So this message came in strong and it's intense. The energy of this is intense. Okay, so the eyes on you are multiplying. Um, if you are like someone who's like, have you been feeling like you're being watched? And I don't just mean like on social media. I mean like, do you feel like you're in the Truman Show? Like, even when you're walking around at night, even when you're walking around, it's almost like you can feel things watching you. Okay? Um when I tell you like the this message came heated up within the core of my solar plexus, and I'm getting that your confidence is rising, but it's not just about your confidence. And you might be feeling more confident. They're hilarious. You're fucking ascending is literally the words that came into my head. Um, I'm getting that your team, your ancestors are super fucking proud of you because you are knocking it out of the park. And I feel like the part of the journey that is scary, right? The part that you might be somebody that already sees clearly, right? But if you are not, I feel like, hold on. See, I'm personally extremely clairsentient. So a lot, I feel a lot, and this shit coming in strong. So if you, like me, are someone who is stronger in your other clairs, you are feeling a lot. Even if it's just not feeling, you might be hearing, smelling, taste, like whatever it is that you are strong at, it's like at a whole nother level. And I feel like you have reached the brink of breaking down all the barriers, all of the self-doubt, all of the other things that were there, that were hindering you. So I feel like the next level is like gonna be astronomical. And I feel like you're ready, is what I'm hearing. You're ready for, whoa, you are ready for meetings. Holy shit. So what I saw when I first, because I could feel the message, and then once I asked, for clarification on what the message is that's coming through, I saw lights that look like eyes, and then they began to multiply. Um, you are gaining the attention of not only the people around you, but also the entities and beings as well, on multiple levels. There are a lot of messages out there talking about you becoming famous, talking about this is those kind of messages that are, but for the people that this message is for, you're not just famous on earth, baby. You are famous in other dimensions, on other planes. You are already famous on other planes. Your name is in the mouth of beings and entities, extraterrestrials. Like, the messages here lately have highly been, God is going to show you who the fuck you are. And guess what? You're about to find out. You're about to find out. Know how to weed out the real from the fake. Stand firm, 10 toes down, on what you know, who you are, your boundaries. What you're feeling is real. Ascension and everything that you know that's going on with this planet, the universe, is real. And for the people who resonate, the people who get it, the people who, again, I've said before, and I feel like this is something that needs to be, I get this message a lot, and I feel like it needs to really be pressed. Just because there are 10,000 likes on a video, just because there are 100,000 likes on a video, just because there are thousands of people out there claiming that they are chosen, claiming that they resonate with a message about being chosen, claiming that they are anointed, they are, of a high ranking. Just because someone has a bunch of followers and are claiming that they are high ranking, just because someone has been a spiritualist for years and is claiming high rank, there's a difference in knowledge and spiritual rank. You know who you are. God will let you know who you are. Your team will let you know who you are and where you rank. Okay, I see where this is coming full circle. I remember one time I asked God to show me how people who are, I was raised Jehovah's Witness, and so they believe that there's a few people who, run the whole thing that are anointed, and, if you know anything about them, and I remember one time I asked God, what does someone who's anointed feel like? How do they know that they're anointed? I wonder what that feels like. In that moment, I felt my solar plexus, and back then I didn't know much about chakras. I just knew that my core just heated up, and it felt like it was on fire. And I was like, what the hell? And I just broke out laughing, because to me, I was like, that was probably one of the craziest things that God ever did for me. Like, that was so on brand. It was dope. And at that point, I didn't understand, because I had this very religious view of anointed and 144,000. When this message came through, again, I said my solar plexus heated up. So this message is for the chosen. I don't necessarily believe that it is 144,000 people, but that I'm not one to educate on history. It's heating up again, so I'm feeling like I'm on the nose with that, but but if you are on that frequency, if you are truly a specific type of soul, things are about to get good. Things are about to get good. If you are someone that loves all things sci-fi and with, I don't know, just otherworldly fantasy, whatever, you're gonna be living in Wonderland. You're gonna be in fairyland, whatever that means for you. It's scary but fun, and there's nothing to be afraid of. And if anybody is pushing fear into you, most people that are pushing fear into you are also going to be like, hey, come on, you need to come get this hexing, like, get this hex cleared. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that you need to fear, especially if you are I'm saying. There's nothing that you need to fear. You got this. Your rank is higher than those lower beings that could try to affect you anyway. So have fun. You are a God walking. Anyway, anything else before this ends? Nope, that about clears it. Okay, I love y'all. Let's have some fun, y'all. It's about time with all the things that are going on.